are live. We are home. Bish, bash, bosh. Big up to everyone. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Sorry that I am a little bit late, and sorry that this stream in itself is late. I literally just recorded a video for you guys for the morning stream. For the morning video. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So I'm gonna get that ready to upload. Get the thumbnail on that bad boy ready. Also, obviously, we're going to be talking about Stanisic. Stanisic looking to go to Bayer Leverkusen. Will he go? Will he not go? Is he vital to us? It's up in arms. And we'll obviously read the report that's been put out there in a minute as well. Bear with me 1 second. But yeah, big up to everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Generally, I mean that. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit. Not too long because I am hella tired. I don't know if you can see, I got bags under my eyes. I'm tired. But yeah, big up, and it's gonna be interesting to see what Bayern Munich want to do. Obviously, Vincent Kompany is gonna want to say on what he's gonna do. He is the manager, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they are gonna do. But we're here. We are here for it. But yeah, big up to everyone. Let's actually load the statement. Where's the statement of it? It's not there. Bear with me 1 second. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. Where is it? Where is Stanisic? And obviously he won the double, which we'll talk about in a second. You can't hate on him. I get it. We could be jealous of his success this season, but at the end of the day, Bayern are at fault for this. Whoever signed, sealed, delivered the bloody deal in general is at fault for it. Thomas Tuchel is at fault for it. We should never have let this guy go. I know that we probably wouldn't have got Eric Dyer in, and the fact that Eric Dyer still at the club is mad. But he had a brilliant season. I'm not a hater. I'm realistic. I'm a real fan. And I mean that as in like I'm real. I don't fake anything. Fake the like my opinions and that are what I feel and how I feel. So, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think on it. At the end of the day, you can't blame them. Yeah, anyone would want to leave and go win trophies. The whole point of Harry Kane and the Harry Kane curse and all of this and blah 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 is to win trophies. At the end of the day, you're not remembered if you don't win trophies. You know what I mean? Like Steven Gerrard never won a Premier League but got some Champions Leagues. You know what I mean? Like you got the likes of Anderson winning multiple leagues and all of this and all of that. So, it is to win trophies. I'm not defending it. At the end of the day, if he wants to go, then go. Bayern Munich will move on through every player. Iron Robben's my favorite player of all time, and he's long gone. You know what I mean? Still an icon, still a legend, still remembered, but he is gone. You know what I mean? And again, apologies for the late stream. It generally wasn't supposed to be this late, and I am hella tired, so we won't do too long. But yeah, let's go. Let me drag that tab over here. So basically, this is what is being said. So it says, and this is coming from Bild. So Stanisic said goodbye to to Leverkusen during their title celebration today. Stadium announcer said he handed Stanisic a farewell photo, and then he went on to say, obviously he's an announcer, so he's got a microphone. He said, "We'll just give him the picture, and then we'll see what happens next." And then the fans also chanted his name. Leverkusen are hoping to keep the defender next season, and obviously we were linked with Jonathan Tah. Maybe we put Stanisic in the deal. For me, if I could bring Stanisic back, I would bring Stanisic back. The reason I would bring him back is he's so versatile, and he's a brilliant player. Yes, some people want to call him a snake and this and that, but at the end of the day, Bayern have had one of the worst seasons we've had in a long while. And again, whoever signed it off, Thomas Tuchel, didn't want him in his team. So, you're going to want to play. At the end of the day, if we don't ever play Matthias Tell, he will leave us. If we don't ever play Harry Kane, he will leave us. Like, these players will want to go somewhere else. They want the football. Look at all of these players like Bellingham going, not picking Man United and going to Dortmund, and now he's at Real Madrid. They want the minutes. So I don't blame him. I would like to keep him because he can play left back, right back, and centre back. And I think he's so versatile. I would like to keep him, but we'll have to wait and see. They're looking to keep him, but he is our player, so they're going to have to obviously negotiate with us. The only thing I would say is maybe he's the part of a Jonathan Tah deal, but I think we wanted him with Tuchel. Do we still want him with company? That is where we, where the line is drawn a little bit. What do you think about the transfer of Kvaratskhelia? I can't say his name, but yeah, maybe selling Coman or Gnabry. Well, big up to you, mate. I think Gnabry will go. I don't know if we sell Coman. I don't think we can sell all of the players, so I don't think we're going to sell like 3 winners in the window. So maybe Gnabry will go. Would I bring Kvaratskhelia in? Yeah, I would. I think he's brilliant. I think he's fantastic. So I would bring him in generally. I think he wants a Premier League move, in my personal opinion. That's what I would say. What players would you want for this window? A DM, a striker, if we can get one. Striker, DM, centre back, and then sort the fullback situation out. That's what I would do. That's in a perfect world, which this world isn't perfect. So, it is what it is. But if we go over to Stanisic a minute, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's just the truth. It generally is the truth. At the end of the day, people don't want to hear it because obviously Bayern Munich have been terrible. They generally have. So, you're not going to want to hear it, but it just is what it is. Why is it not letting me see his stats? That's going to annoy the hell out of me. Stats. I want to see his stats. So I don't know what website is available to look at. That's actually good. Transfer market is here. I don't really want to accept your cookies, mate. Yes, off. Where is he? Stanisic. He's there. So obviously he went to Bayer Leverkusen. He won a double. He won the DFB Pokal and he won the league. And I think that's actually his first DFB Pokal, if I'm right by saying. He's obviously got league titles with Bayern Munich, but I think, if I'm right by saying, that is his first Pokal. It says here that it is his first. So yeah, interesting. Where are the stats though? That's what I want to see. I want to see current season. Give me the stats. I want to see his stats. That's what I'm here for right now. I want to see them stats. Okay, right, where are we? So the Bundesliga, I think he got 3 goals, 1 assist, I think that means assist. Then what we saying? Well, I don't really like this website. It's confusing the shit out of me, I'm not going to lie. But he did really, really well. From what's being said, he played left mid, right mid. So he played centre-back 17 times. He played right-back 8 times, right midfield 6 times, and left midfield once. That's the positions that he played. I'm guessing that's not... I'm guessing he played more than 17 games in his career. That would be mad. That would be mad. So, and then it's basically saying, so he started the Augsburg game, the Bochum game, then he was on the bench, then he started 2 games on the bench. You can actually see the position that he played. So he played against Bochum, he played right mid. Then he played left mid, right mid. Then he was on the bench both times. Then he played centre back twice, right mid, then centre back again, then was on the bench. Then centre back, right back, centre back the whole time, and then he was on the bench for 5 games, and then he played centre back again, and then I think he was suspended for a game. I think that's what that means. But obviously he did get the goal against us. obviously. So, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Obviously, I know that a lot of people just say just get rid of him now if he wants to go, but I say that with anyone. At the end of the day, if you don't want to be a Bayern Munich player, then just do one. It just is what it is. There ain't no hate coming towards me, or from me, shall I say. It just is what it is, isn't it? So he won the double. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to them. They want to keep him, so they're going to try their best to keep him, but we'll have to wait and see. What's this say? I would also help to have him bring knowledge of the 100%. Yeah, 100% Dex. Well, without a doubt, you know what I mean? He will know the system. So, and he is our player. You know, he was only on loan. Time to go shopping. Right back shopping. Yeah, right. We've got too many right backs as it is. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's basically what is being put out there about Stanisic. We can actually search his name though. If we go full screen, you can see my big head. If we search Stanisic, let's search Mia San Mia. Hopefully I spelled that right. And then we type in Stanisic. It should come up with some tweets. So that's there. I want. So Jamal Musiala and Stanisic are in. Okay, we don't really care about that. So you can't necessarily take this. So take this with a pinch of salt because we don't know if it's true, and it's coming from a Christian folk. But basically, what's being said here in this report that was put out on the 16th of May, so like over a week ago now. It was basically saying that it's not true that Stanisic wants to stay. Stanisic is committed to Bayern, although he's now enjoying his role at Leverkusen. The player will return to Bayern in the summer. Should be part of the project. The club are relying on him. So that's what's being put out there by Christian folk. But remember, the Christian folk hasn't been as reliable for quite a while, if you want to say. I do see your comments. Bear with me a second. Let's see if there's anything else we can find. 14th as well. It's just saying that he denies the report. Kikaro denying a report that he has expressed his willingness to stay and not return to Bayern. The player has never made any statements in this regard, nor does Leverkusen have a buy option, which we obviously knew. And so far, there has been no official attempt by the new German champions to sign him permanently. The only scenario in which Stanisic could leave Bayern is if Thomas Tuchel stays at the club and doesn't change his opinion, which we obviously know that he hasn't. You know, he's not staying at the club. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. Obviously, he's won the league. He's won the cup. He could have won. You know, he got to the final of the Europa League. He generally could have won a treble, which is actually bonkers when you think about it. But yeah, big up to him, man. He's had a fantastic season with them. Let's read some comments. We need an entire new midfield, and new defender. I wouldn't say we need an entire new midfield, as I still think that Pavlovic has part in this team. So that's where I would go in that regard. I can see. I get your point. You know, like Lima shouldn't be a starter. Lima shouldn't be a starter. Who else? Goretzka shouldn't be a starter. The only one generally that should be a starter, if we're talking two midfielders, is Pavlovic. Other than that, no, not for me. You think there's actually a chance at a Kimmich transfer? I'm going to have a show in I was going to say in the morning. I probably won't even be awake in the morning, so let's not say that. I'm going to have a show coming tomorrow, hopefully in the day, not the night, about Joshua Kimmich, because there is bit of news or a rumor going around about him. So we'll have a show. We will have a show, a live show, not a video, tomorrow. But yeah, I do think there is a chance. There's always a chance. There's a chance that Harry Kane could leave. Do I see it happening? No. But there is a chance. There's always a chance, right? So yeah, always a chance. Yo, how are you? You haven't streamed in a while. I missed them. I've been streaming the last 2 days, but yeah, I know what you mean. I'm okay, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. We don't need anybody that doesn't want to play for Bayern. 100% Ace. 100%. I am with that. At the end of the day, you need to want to play for this club. If you don't want to play for this club, then see yourself out the door. To be honest with you, just see yourself out the door, because we need players that want to play. Not play for a paycheck, because it's never good to have players that play in for a paycheck. Obviously that's part of the game when they get money and so on and so forth. But at the same time, yeah, it's not what we want. We want as fans. We want players that are gonna, like when Lucas Hernandez grabbed the badge and was, pulling at it and thinking that, he was gonna be a Bayern legend. The next minute he wants to leave the club. You know what I mean? So it's a sticky situation, I would say, to be honest. But yeah, let me know what you guys are obviously thinking on it. If Joshua Kimmich doesn't want to be here, then he can go, and that's the same with anyone at the club. Even Jamal Musiala, which that one would hurt because he's my favorite player. But at the end of the day, you can be a favorite player, but you still need to want to be at the club and want to perform for the club and want to, be a good player at the club. So yeah, no, I get you 100%. I'd love to pick up Grealish or Stones, as well as maybe even Doku. I don't think we'll pick up any of them, if I'm being honest. Maybe they might sell us someone, but don't get your hopes up. City are a very, very weird club at times, in what they're like, their business and so on. They really, really are. So yeah, don't get your hopes up on any of those players coming. Bernardo Silva would be brilliant. Stones is a very, very good player. Jack Grealish is very, very good. But City are also very good at selling players. So we obviously don't want to get robbed, obviously. So it's it's an interesting one it's definitely an interesting one to think about. But yeah, I know where you're coming from though. I don't think we'll get Doku though. I think he's gonna be there for a while. I really do, unless he just falls off a cliff and isn't any good anymore, and then they'll get rid of him. They're very smart with getting rid of players. They really, really are. Who is your dream summer transfer? Any DM. Well, my dream, if we're talking dreaming, because obviously that's how you poised it. Rodri. That's who I would like, because I think he's absolutely amazing. But are we going to get Rodri? No, we're not getting Rodri. So any DM, man. I just want a DM, to be honest with you. I won't even lie. Like I just want a DM, and I think Bayern really, really need a DM, because yeah, we need that player that's gonna get the ball and just push it forward, and not, we've lacked it since Thiago left, to be honest with you. And obviously he was a bit of a hybrid type player, Thiago, where obviously the last actual DM we've had, if I'm right by saying, probably was Javi Martinez. Obviously Thiago was superb. I'm not saying he was shit or anything. He was amazing. But he was a hybrid type player where obviously, Javi Martinez wasn't fast, but he was that guy, if that makes any sense. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just literally editing the stuff for the thingy while I talk to you guys. Who do you think is going to be title contenders next season? I'm not even going to lie. And I, obviously you guys know how I am. I say things how it is. I generally think there could be a couple going for the league next season. I really, really do. Obviously, I'm a Bayern Munich fan, so I want to say Bayern, obviously. But at the same time, I don't think we should expect it. I really don't. I don't think, if company doesn't come in straight away, it's horrible to say because obviously we've got this, what's the word? We expect so much of our club to go out there, win trophies every season, and we've got high standards. I think we might have to be humbled a little bit more, and maybe go for the DFB Pokal and win a trophy with company, and then push for everything. The problem is he's gonna. We're in the Champions League, obviously. We're in the Bundesliga, obviously, and we're going to be in for the DFB Pokal. The board are probably going to want all three. The fans are going to want all three. I know I want the treble. Why wouldn't you? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to go for it. But I think it's gonna the league's going to get turned upside down. I think it's going to be absolutely bonkers. Actually, wait a minute. I need to stop doing that because I'm about to post this video live when I don't want it live. Right, let's put this video up for 11 and let's get back into the stream. 11 o'clock, bosh, there we go. Your video will be out at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning for you guys. There we go. Who would you offload? Who would you like to offload? So I'm going to have a stream tomorrow talking about this in detail. We can actually talk about it for an hour or so or whatever. But yeah, no, 100%. There are a lot of players, Serge Gnabry probably will go. If we can get an offer for Leroy Sané, take it. Same with Goretzka. Kimmich doesn't want to be here. He can go. There's so many players that could go. There actually really, really are. So, hey, I'm new here. Well, thank you, mate. Big up to you. How did you become a Bayern Munich fan? And do you have a team you support in the Premier League? So if I was to support a team in the Premier League, one of my granddad supports Chelsea. The other one supports Manchester United. But they're not like me and you. They're not die-hard fans. They were at one point in their life, but that's who they support. I'm closer to the one that supports Manchester United, so it would be Manchester United. And my best friend is a Man United fan. So if I'm going along those routes, then that's how we would do it. But I was brought up in a household with a stepdad and mum and dad that basically didn't like any sport. I mean, they watch Family Guy, they watch movies, Friends, and all this shit. So I wasn't just deemed you're going to support this, blah, 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 blah. So I was into wrestling, I was into UFC, boxing, that sort of aspect. And later in life, got into football, and I love it now, obviously. And how did I become a Bayern Munich fan? Iron Robben, he's behind me. One day I'm hoping to have a signed shirt here in the background. That's the dream. Iron Robben, just the way he was, one of the worst, weakest feet ever. You know what I mean? He had his weak foot was shit, but you knew that he was just going to bang it in, cut in, and bang it in. There's so many times that he would just cut in. They knew what he was going to do, but they could still not stop it. I just like everything about him. It's actually very interesting as well, because if I would have been into football earlier, I might have been a Real Madrid fan, or I might have been a Chelsea fan because of Iron Robben. So the world works in weird ways. But yeah, I'm sorry for the long-winded answer. Thank you for being here, Iron Robben, and it would be Man United. Big up, Rajat. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Big up, bro. Any good youth players you're looking at this window? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who they go for. We're going for someone. Where is my Twitter gone? We're going for someone, a Schalke player. and that deal seems to be done. Bayern Munich are on the verge of completing a signing of, I'm going to butcher his name, but it's Asan Dorago or something like that. And then it's saying all that it's missing is the player's signature. Long-term deal for him. He will be loaned back to Schalke for a year to get match practice and finish school at home. And fees up to 15 million. So we are looking at these youth players, and we are still going for these youth players. Are we going to sign a youth player to come into the first team? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Want Jack Grealish, and you're back home. Yeah, I'm back home now, man. We only stayed up there for 2 days. We literally went up there for a wedding, the fiance's cousin's wedding. So yeah, that's why we went up there, and I was not going to make videos up there. You know, and I'm lucky enough to have like a contract phone, if you want to say. And I had 4G up there, so I could still make my videos and everything. Took a while to upload that video that I did about Vincent Kompany. I think it was about 25 minutes when it normally takes 5 to 10 minutes. But oh well, it is what it is. Make him the starting right back. He leaves, then Bayern just don't deserve the talent that it. Yeah, 100% red, 100%, man. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. Once someone like Ake or Kanji, maybe. It's so random how Ake has become this like great player. He was obviously at Chelsea, went to Bournemouth. They obviously then bought him. Then he gets relegated and City pick him up. It's mad. Leroy got to go. 20 million a year is crazy. 100%. And that's why I was giving him so much stick the season just gone, because he's on the same money that Vinny is. And look what Vinicius is doing. He's got them to a Champions League final. You know what I mean? His goals got them there, you know. Liam, would you consider collaborating on a stream with George from Bayern now? He's always shouting you out on his channel, bro. Yeah, big up to him. You know, I have been on his channel before. He has been over here. If there's something to talk about, then yeah, we can collaborate. But we're just doing our thing, to be honest with you. I don't hate him or anything like that. I'm not one of those, yeah, man, I've got beef. I don't have beef with anyone. I don't. Liam, would you take Cancelo back? Not for me, no. Not for me. I think he's a great player, but I don't see anything in him, if that makes any sense. I know that he obviously come over and was doing really, really well. And the reason we didn't get Chalobah, which is obviously good or bad, whatever you think, is because last minute, Thomas Tuchel tried to go it back in for Cancelo, and then obviously it didn't work. 29 years old. He actually is his birthday today, Monday. So yeah, happy birthday to him. He's a brilliant player, but 29 now. Well, 29 now. Not for me. No, not for me. Do you watch Italian or La Liga football? No, I don't watch anything, mate. If it ain't Bayern Munich, I don't watch. I will watch the Euros coming up because I love watching international football at times, like big competitions like World Cup and so on. But I've caught a couple of Man United games this season. I've watched a couple of Chelsea games, 1 or 2, couple City games, maybe 1. Yeah, Bayern is the only thing I really watch. I don't know. I don't know if we'll still try to get Mikelele. Again, we've got so many right backs. And that's obviously where the Stanisic deal comes from, because if he wants to leave, let him leave if we can get a fee. You know, and if they want Jonathan Tah, if Kompany wants Jonathan Tah, if Bayern want Jonathan Tah, and we want to make him a player for our plans going forward, then yeah, put Stanisic in the deal. I would like to keep Stanisic, and I would like him to commit to Bayern Munich and have a first team place. Because he's so versatile. He can play centre back, he can play left back, he can play right back. He doesn't seem to be. Obviously, I don't know him personally, but he doesn't seem to be an arrogant player. from what you can see from the media perspective. Obviously, again, like I've said, and I reiterate, we don't know him, of course, but yeah, it's interesting. If Leverkusen want Stanisic, and they want him fair, then buy back. Yeah, have a buyback. Yeah, that could definitely be the case, and we put him obviously in the deal. We need to sign another winger. Yeah, there is definitely that is a shout. From Schalke, amazing dribbler. Must plays like less controlled Musiala. Interesting. Okay, I can't say I've watched him, so thanks for the insight. Generally, and I'm not saying that to take the piss or be like rude or anything. Generally, I haven't watched him, so again, like I said, all I really watch is Bayern. So, the Girona striker, he's Ukrainian, right? Am I right by saying? The thing is, you've got to be careful with Girona because they are obviously in the I pressed the wrong thing. They're in the Man City group, so a lot of their players go to like they can go to City. I don't necessarily think they need him. He's only 26 years old as well. He'll be 27 soon. Interesting. Definitely an interesting thought. The problem is he's been playing as a main striker the whole time for them. 24 goals and 8 assists in 36 matches, which is really good in the La Liga. A lot of clubs are probably going to be looking at him, especially the Premier League clubs. So interesting. Stanisic pocketed Mbappe. What else can he do to prove that he's buying in quality? I'm with you, Red. I am with you. I know exactly what you mean, and I agree. We should pick up Onana, the Belgium DM from Everton. Yeah, I would take him 100%. Elijah, and that would be who I would go for. If you can't obviously get Rodri, which we're not going to get Rodri. Pep Guardiola is set to leave Man City at the end of next season, despite the club wanting him to stay. Reports from the Daily Mirror, I can't read, Daily Mail, Klopp and Pep return to the Bundesliga in 2025. You can't really go off what any of the English media say, mate, to be honest with you. If it ain't coming from Politico, David Ornstein is one that you could listen to. He is reliable at times. But yeah, a lot of the English media ass cheeks. Would you take Amad Diallo from Manchester United to replace Sane? No. I don't think he's that level yet. And again, I'm not trying to hate. I ain't trying to hate on him. You know, he's had a fantastic season for Man United. Obviously, they've had a bad season, but at the end of the day, they won the damn trophy. They've had a better season than us. So, but yeah, I'm going to wrap that up, guys. 33 minutes. It's midnight. And we will be back tomorrow. I'm actually going to set a stream up for you guys for tomorrow. We'll be talking about Joshua Kimmich, and then we'll be talking about the ins and the outs, and I'll hopefully get some people on. So, yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you so much. What do I think of Tao? I think he's amazing, and I would like him to play a lot more coming forward. But yeah, big up to everyone. Have a great night, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow. Mia san mia. Peace out. Big love, guys. Big love. Smash the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you, guys.